So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started. Tries a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
They've played it short. No way through, so back it comes. Shoots! It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. It's a good spell of possession, this. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I'm really impressed with this guy, Jude Bellingham. For one so young, he has wonderful intelligence and a great ability to read the game. The most expensive 17-year-old in the game too, and he's got a wonderful natural feel of space.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
Knocks it out wide. Played out to the left flank. Now that's a fine challenge. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe on a strong run down the right. And the pass is intercepted. Valverde. Traoré. Passes short and sharp. Valverde. And there's the shot! No, not quite.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
That has been slung wide. So it is still 0-0. Played down the flank. Valverde, and the cross comes in. And he's taking no chances there. And now the breakaway. And he's being shifted off it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And that has been cut short. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Knocks it into space. And the shot! And it's a goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Gives it back. No outsmarting him this time. Some really good ball movement. That's a lovely, delicate pass. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Vinicius Junior crosses it in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Valverde. Valverde crosses. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Camavinga. Nicely shaped ball. This looks promising. Valverde. Mbappe. That is a brilliant interception. Now. And the referee brings the first half to a... Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. It's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So, off we go once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it.
He's gone for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Yeah, he might have been looking for a gap there, Peter, but he couldn't find it.
Oh, sweet feet. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Tau. Well, that looks a decent ball, and he cuts out the supply. Good running, strong and purposeful. He's tried one! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
And here's Vinicius Junior.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Early ball.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Here comes another cross. And that has been knocked clear. Knocks it back. And it's Mendy. And the return pass. Eder Militao. That's a smartly directed ball. Looking for the run. Played into space out wide. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Can he get it through? Out to the left it goes. Oh, that's fabulous. Real chance here. Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. Oh, good take in a good area. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Madrid with this to level it up. That is quite remarkable.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
Oh no, this does not look good. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Brahim Diaz. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Brahim Diaz has got himself a free kick. That was mighty close. Madrid are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Chouameni, the message is clear, none shall pass. Half an hour gone in the second half. Rodrigo. And it's Mendy. Driving forward. Tries to play it through.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Eder Militao and Alaba. Brahim Diaz. Rodrigo. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, this looks sharp. Can he get on the end of this? And it's gone back to the keeper.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Now he's off and running. Gets into some space. Great vision. He's in a great position. Can he finish? And that would have won it.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Not the most accurate pass.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Madrid can breathe again, just.
They got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Has a look and plays it forward. That's a good ball out wide. Tries to pass it through. Brilliantly cut out.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Clipped into space. Big header! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Deep into stoppage time. Looking for options for movement. Referee's given a throw. Madrid can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired... The
referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love it. Vinicius Junior! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, easy pickings there. Camavinga is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now that looks a decent ball, and that could set him on his way. Shot a goal! That is delicious! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Tau. And a chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Mbappe is onto it in a flash. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Dykes. Oh, there's a probing ball. And no, that was never going to make it.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Camavinga. Mbappe, there he goes, motoring forward. Engages and forces him off the ball. And the counter is on. Now it's Tau. There's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Opts to play it back, and he shoots! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Goes down, but nothing given. And it's Bellingham. Foot in. Now there's a fine ball. Real chance! Oh, taken with style. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's on it, can he get away? Flings in across. And that has been knocked clear. Vinicius Junior. Oh, well played, well played. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's a sharp little ball here. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? That's good play. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, they could be caught out here. Mbappe. And the shot! And he hits the net. And they are dragging it back. Game on again. And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter. And
he's had a shot! It's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really...
And the shot! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Deep into stoppage time. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Nice sequence of passes, this. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And the whistle goes for half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. So there was the first half.
Well, what an enjoyable first half. Just when you think a 2-goal lead can be decisive, it's gone again, and I hope the goals keep coming.
Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. And we are already promptly back underway. Valverde. Nicely shaped ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Can he get on the end of this? Can he finish? That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Camavinga. And he's on it, takes a shot! Oh, just over.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Camavinga.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Mbappe. So we've reached the hour mark. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Eder Militao defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Searching pass he's played there. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Vinicius Junior has created one goal already. Well, that defense personal, and it had to be.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And the finish! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Será reemplazado por el dorsal 15.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 21, el dorsal 4, cambio de jugadores.
Physical challenge. Aimed beyond the defence. And the through ball. Tries a shot! He scores! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Change of plan here, perhaps.
And now they've got a chance to start again.
Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Oh, that's neat. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. So a chance here, what can they make of it?
This is about as perfect a free kick position as you could wish for. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
In with the challenge.
keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Chance! Oh, no mistake! Can he get it through? Mbappe! And it's Diaz. This looks promising. Now, who's going to be first to this?
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
He is just caressing the ball. And he's cut it out.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Madrid moments now away from seeing this one out. Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's well positioned here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And that is as far as it goes. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were happy. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started. That's a lovely, neat pass. Skims one in. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. Ball driven towards the far post.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Alexander-Arnold clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Goes for a shot! And it's a goal! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Mendy spots it and intercepts. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. He's had a shot! Well, there's the clearance. There's the delivery. He gets big. Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He has found the way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, look at this. And a chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Nicely weighted ball. He can get that clear. Out of play for a throw. Now the ball in. Keeper has taken decisive action. Ah, such a clever touch. Vinicius Junior. Oh, good spread. Valverde. Valverde! Oh, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
He's picked his way through. Good challenge. Excellent challenge. Eder Militao defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Vinicius Junior. He's found some space. Big chance! Really nicely worked opportunity. That's some lovely exchanges.
The 1- and 2-touch football that cut through the middle was a joy to behold. Talent and technique of the highest standard.
And that's been won straight back. Tau. It's run loose here. And it's made its way to him. Is there any support? He might not need it. It's a loose ball. Passing is crisp and sharp. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Taken back almost at once. Played into space. Vinicius Junior. Madrid still behind thanks to that solitary strike. No, that's been intercepted. And he was quick to react. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Mbappe.
Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Well, that's well spotted. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
That ball looks a good one. And the counter is on. And he's intervened well there. Camavinga, and he plays one through.
There they go, hunting again.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 5, el dorsal 8 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 15, el dorsal 21. Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
Both sides
15,
then taking this chance
el
to
dorsal
turn to their
16,
benches.
el dorsal 23,
It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go.
serán sustituidos por el dorsal 11, el dorsal 19, el dorsal
Fair
4,
attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Tau.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Some really good ball movement. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Looking to widen the gap even further here. He's had a crack. Oh, how's that for a goal? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. That was beautiful, something close to genius.
Look, it goes against your pride and your professionalism to admit when something's too good, but that was just unstoppable.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
He's in plenty of space here. He's got away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's shifting through the gears here. Pass somewhat off target. Vinicius Junior. And that's a dangerous ball. Shapes to shoot! They want to be quick to recover this. He's got away with one there.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
And now they can spring out of defence. That's a little off target. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That's a shade optimistic. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Tau. So what can they make of this? Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's a key interception. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And the pass is intercepted. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, it's hard to ignore Bellingham, Peter, because he's been compared to so many past England greats. His versatility, the unpredictability...
He's having a shot! And it's a goal! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. It's a searching pass, and he was quick to react. Dykes. Passing is crisp and sharp. Danger averted for now. Bellingham. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nice-looking ball. Can he get onto this? That's a throw. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Valverde cuts it out. And they can counter here. Spread neatly. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And no, that was never going to make it. And they've switched it over to the other side.
Well spotted.
And here's Bellingham. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Tau. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Tchouaméni. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Tau. Tries to play it through.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
It's a pretty loose pass. Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. Yeah, he's fouled him there. The pass has gone astray. Terrific header! And he's there to get it away. Defending was strong and firm. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well timed, excellent interception. And he's gone long. Mbappe is herring after that one. And he's intervened well there. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And he's quick to get it clear again. And we hit half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, well played, well played.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Pass somewhat off target. Tau does have his name on the score sheet, of course. He can run onto that. He's free, he has got space. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
They've played it short. Could try cutting inside here. Played out towards the right wing. He's got away. Oh, that's neat. And that is expertly dealt with. Nicely shaped ball.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Madrid still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Threads one in. That has been cut short.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Bouts of passing here, really easy on the eye. Chouameni does really well to win the ball there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And the through ball, just the goal. Mbappe! He's gone direct here. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 5, el dorsal 8, el dorsal 12, el dorsal 23.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
El dorsal 2.
Oh, that's nice. And the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Rodrigo. Madrid do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Fired deep towards them. Oh, what a climb! And that could come back to haunt them.
Oh, I think you could really feel his pain there. He was convinced he'd put his side level.
He's only too happy to take that back. Oh, nicely intercepted. Looking to play him in. It's not an especially good pass, that.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Now it's Tau. Passing is crisp and sharp. Madrid must do something here, and very quickly.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Oh, they can break here. Now that looks a decent ball. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's got a sign of goal. Pressure stays on, it is a corner.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
It's their
14
second corner of the game.
será reemplazado por el dorsal 28.
And it's been taken short. That's tidy. Strokes it back. He's gone for goal! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Madrid are running out of time to save themselves.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
minutos de descuento.
Deep into stoppage time. A heavy challenge. Can he get it through? Good ball, good take.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Rudiger with the slight... And that will be the final act. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but... Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud, the tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Turns back here, probably the best option. And they've switched it over to the other side.
Pretty robust defending.
Pass. All the way back. Rudiger. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
A little bias on my part, but Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the greatest fullbacks around, certainly when it comes to attacking creativity. So naturally, you'll be bound to see him in the final third, where he can get the very best out of his strengths.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Passes short and sharp. Tau. And the shot's on here. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Nicely worked. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Madrid, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Valverde. Here's Chouameni. And he's forced to go back. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Valverde! And the counter is on. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Camavinga. Threads one in. Camavinga is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Goes for a shot! Oh, that's well spotted. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Bellingham, distributed tidily. Valverde! There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Chouameni plays it through. Oh, no joy this time. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Knocks it out wide. Driving forward. Always shoots! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Alexander-Arnold. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Not the most accurate pass. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Good driving run. And they can counter here. Short changes him with that pass. Vinicius Junior. Here's Chouameni. That's good running with the ball. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Vinicius Junior. And there's the end of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. So neither... Oh, shooting chance! They want to be quick to recover this.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicked it back promptly. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, good take and a chance for a shot! He's scored! And the second half is off to a flyer. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Tau. Tau. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
They've played it short. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Oh, that's delightful. Fires it in low. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Steaming on goalwards. Can he finish? Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El
We have
dorsal
got
5,
changes here, from
el
both sides in
dorsal 8,
fact.
El dorsal 23. El
Well, that
dorsal
tackle was
6.
certainly sturdy.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 21.
Nicely aimed pass.
El dorsal
Over to the
11,
left.
El dorsal 18.
Good running,
El
strong
dorsal
and
4.
purposeful.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio
He
de
is
jugadores.
through here. So much time and space here. Takes a shot! Oh, taken with style. A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Played into space. That's good vision. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well read, nice interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Into the last quarter of an hour. He's away! And he's straight offside. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Driving on and making good progress. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's in a great position here. Good ball, good take. Opts to play it back. Big chance! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
Tries to pass it through. Now it's Tao. He's got away. It's loose now and they want to get it back. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
That is lovely. Yep, it's a corner. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Tries a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Rudiger did well to stay calm there. So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And now they can spring out of defence. Ambitious ball here. Oh, that's a key interception.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Now this could be a chance. He's picked his way through. Oh, look at the space here. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he can clear it away. And smartly reclaimed. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim? So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Good ball, good take. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Tau. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with. Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. He's shifting through the gears here. That is lovely. Chance for a shot! Danger averted for now. That's good running with the ball. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well read, nice interception. It's a really well-measured ball. He's in a great position here. Decent chance! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
They've played it short. He's had it taken off him. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, good-looking ball. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Alexander-Arnold. That has not gone well. Driving forward. Now it's Tau. And the shot! There was plenty of power on that. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And he's gone backward here. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Takes a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a... Oh, he's been caught napping! Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. A defender, though, who was ever so determined. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Valverde. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Tchouaméni can get it clear. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Vinicius Junior. That is good strength. The muscular approach does pay off here. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Mendy. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And it's Mendy. It's an early cross. Mbappe gets flagged offside. Pass somewhat off target. That's a lovely, neat pass. Valverde. Bellingham. It's Camavinga. Bellingham.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
And he can clear it away. He is through here. Mbappe is fouled. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing. He could tee it up for someone else, but something tells me he'll have a go.
He's having a go. Spectacular save. That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Vinicius Junior with the short one. Vinicius Junior. Oh, this is a terrific run. And it's Mendy. Rudiger. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. He's having a go! And that's off target.
Well, at least that improves their tally when it comes to shots on goal, but they have to start doing a lot better.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
El dorsal 8 serán sustituidos.
And that has left him in a heap.
El dorsal
Real chance here.
El dorsal 15 se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. That pass has been well intercepted. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. That's a foul, no two ways about it. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Madrid perhaps contemplating their next change here. In Diaz. Nicely worked that. Tau. Lovely feet. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but...
Hit. And it's made its way to... Big chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Carvajal. And it's Diaz. Knocks it into space. Oh, easy pickings there. Chouameni. And it's Mendy. Vinicius Junior. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. He's in space and looking for options.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now it's Tau.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He has found the way through. Brahim Diaz has got himself a free kick.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 7 será sustituido por el dorsal 16.
Eder Militao. Oh, that was vital. And it's Arda Güler.
6 minutos de descuento.
Güler charging forward, the ball at his feet. Lovely bit of skill. Güler! Not the most accurate pass. It's a good run down the right. Güler closing in on goal. Into stoppage time, and it is still 0-0. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, there's the clearance.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
And we're done. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
A rather flat performance for me when we expected something a lot stronger. I think they thought the win would just come to them, and it didn't.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
And already we're underway here.
Looking to play him in.
Valverde.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Eder Militao.
With the slide tackle there.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture? Great chance! Off the post! It's in! First blood drawn. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
It is a super start. So far, so very good.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Over to the left. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Bellingham. Valverde in acres of space out wide. Oh, what a climb! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. It's a pretty loose pass. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Good ball, good take. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. No, that's been intercepted. And that's really well manoeuvred. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's an imaginative pass. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Chouameni. Can he get on the end of this? And that pass just didn't quite work. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Oh, he's taken it. Now there's a fine ball. And a chance! In for the pieces! Goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the
Shapes to shoot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
They've played it short. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. He is just caressing the ball. Could try cutting inside here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Madrid have a free kick. Pass just lacking in accuracy. That's a sharp pass. Tau. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, it's a great ball. There's the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
Shapes to shoot! Now that is commitment to the cause.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
They've played it short. Skim, real chance! Alexander-Arnold gets it clear. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Conservatism here.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Now, this could be a chance. Oh, well played. So it is still 0-0. Bellingham. Showing great feet there. Applies the finish! He's done very well to get to that.
Bellingham actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
He's forced to go back. Vinicius Junior. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's been cut out, well played. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Could try cutting inside here. Tries the cut back. Firmly met. He's on it, can he get away? Valverde. Oh, that's a key interception. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Danger averted for now. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? Madrid really could have done without this. To open the scoring. Buried it, 1-0. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
He's shifting through the gears here. Strokes it back. Good ball, good decent chance.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Mbappe gets into a good position. Tau.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
So what can they make of this? That has ended up in no man's land. Rudiger. Now Mendy. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Tchouaméni. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Valverde gets flagged offside. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Chance here to counter. And it's Bellingham. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
He's found a way through. Oh, some tackle that. Camavinga. Tau. Can he get on the end of this? And there's the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean...
Can he finish? He scores! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say...
Vinicius Junior! And it's come back out to him. It's in! Back to within one! Interesting! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Bellingham, he is onto this. Thanks.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Chance! Now in for the pieces! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Still they trail, and time is ticking away. 60 minutes played. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Might be danger here. Valverde. Mbappe, given the lift of his goal. Passing is crisp and sharp. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Lovely feet. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 5 será sustituido por el dorsal 15. Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. He's gone for the shot! Rising over the bar. Not the best distribution from the keeper. And he's straight offside.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And it's Mendy. Madrid are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Camavinga. And it's Mendy. That's Rudiger. Eder Militao. Rudiger. Here's Chouameni. Goulet wriggles his way through. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's had it taken off him.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Mbappe, he has found the way through. Can he finish? Keeper's not concerned by that. Now it's Mbappe. Dink through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now, what about a counter-attack? Gets a good foot in there. Madrid must do something here, and very quickly.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
That's the keeper's ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And the shot! Really well taken goal. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Always onto this. Gets into some space. Oh, that's fabulous. And a chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
Yeah,
So that's it. It is all over. Madrid have very little in the way of excuses here. Simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was the... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, shooting chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe is herring after that one. Now this could be a chance. Big chance! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Madrid make the perfect start. And the finish! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Vinicius Junior looks to get on the end of this. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Camavinga. It's Vinicius Junior. And that's been won straight back. He is through here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Tries to dink it through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Tau.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Played back in, and he welcomes it in. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, that's well spotted. That's a sharp pass. And a chance! And he's there to get it away. Vinicius Junior herring after the ball here. That's a nicely shaped ball. He has found the way through. Shoots! Tau, can he spark a counter here? Great ball, and he's in here. He's having a shot! He scores! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish.
Goes for a shot! It's hit the upright. Valverde with the clearance. He's missed, but not by that far.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
They've played it short. Looking for up. And the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Mendy, played into space. It's a pretty loose pass. And that has left him in a heap. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. He's in a great position here. Camavinga. Valverde. Alexander-Arnold, who's set up one goal so far. Mbappe! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's been shifted off it. In towards the back stick. And that has been knocked clear.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Valverde takes control of it and he's on the move. Mbappe gets a good foot in there. Strong running down that left flank. He's got away. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. And the first half is done. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So we're into the second 45. And he's managed to get free. Now it's Tau driving through the middle. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Bellingham. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Crosses it into the... Oh, what a climb! He's delivered all right!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
Madrid take the lead. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Not the most accurate pass. Bellingham.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Couldn't squeeze it through. And they can counter here. Looking for the run. Valverde.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 6, el dorsal 12, el dorsal 5, el dorsal 8. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 4, el dorsal 2, el dorsal 15, el dorsal 21. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Picked out brilliantly. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Threads one in. This looks promising.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Played out towards the right wing. Played into space out wide. A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Madrid do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Alaba. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Goulet. And now the breakaway. Tau. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Alaba getting this one clear. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That is a great pick. Shapes to shoot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Well, there's the clearance. Tau. And smartly reclaimed. Good ball, good take. Can he finish? Sticks it away. Again, we are level. What a contest.
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Now it's tap. He's had a shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 7.
Madrid can make their change now with a break in play. Garcia prepared to come on now. Of course, a big bullier of defences.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious what they want to do here. Just get the ball to him and hope that something happens, a little magic.
Oh, that's a key interception.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Shot could be on. Steaming on goalwards. Could move up a gear here. Garcia. Goulet. That's a good run down the left. No outsmarting him this time. And that's that. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. How would you sum up what we... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. The action has already... He's gone for goal! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I've been hugely impressed with what I've seen so far from this guy, Jude Bellingham. You don't become a regular at one of Europe's leading teams at 17 unless you're very, very special. And he's the epitome of, if you're good enough, you're old enough.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And he shoots! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Chouameni. That's an imaginative pass. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Looking for options for movement. It's a goal kick. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Now, can they get him away? Drilled in low. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Is there any support? He might not need it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Chouameni cuts it out.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Big chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
That is ended up in no man's land. Camavinga. And they've switched it over to the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Valverde. He's a sharp little ball here.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Oh, it's come loose. Camavinga. And it's Mendy. And here's Vinicius Junior. Wriggles his way through. He's picked his way through. Cross in, looks like a good one. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Looking to play him in. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
He's got full. He will be livid with himself. I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Bellingham. Valverde. And he cuts out the supply. Well, there's the clearance. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and...
Mbappe! Kylian Mbappe! You just cannot stop him!
Well, that's just changed both managers' team talks at half-time too. What a magnificent piece of play by the skipper to create a really buoyant atmosphere in his own dressing room now, and a very uncertain one in the other.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the talent.
Great chance! And yes, it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So that's 2 now without reply. Chance for a shot! No, it just wouldn't sit for him.
That's unlucky. The idea was really smart for me, and he's had a good go at it.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Madrid are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. Chance, surely! Sticks it away! And the second half is off to a flyer! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Mbappe. It's Vinicius Junior. Chance here to counter. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
You just can't argue with the referee there, Peter. He spelt it out for him earlier.
Now that's well seen too. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Courtois gets it away. Now that looks a decent ball. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Valverde. Searching pass he's played there. That's beautifully weighted. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Aimed beyond the defence. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And that'll be a goal kick.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 5, el dorsal 8, el dorsal 12 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 15.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Now it's Tau. Can he finish? Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Oh, well played, well played. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's fabulous. He has found the way through. Tries a shot! Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Madrid have themselves a chance from the spot to further improve their position of comfort. And it's hit the woodwork and out. Wooler! He's scored! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he's going to have his name taken. Madrid still have the cards to affect this game. Mbappe. Now, what about a counter-attack? Goulart takes control of it and he's on the move. And he's worked it through. Pass somewhat off target. Closing in on goal. Knocks it into space. Oh, shooting chance! He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Madrid really could have done without this. He'll know exactly where he wants to put it. Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Courtois gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Oh, and the shot! Goulart powering forward here. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Goulart has found the net here, of course. Foot in. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well timed, excellent interception. Goulart running with the ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Plays it through. Here's a shot! Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. And he's had a hit! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Well, what a waste that one is.